Coaches, Rick Stewart with AllAccessCoaching.com. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below so we can let you know when new content's been uploaded.
The Canadian wing is rooted in double wing principles. Again, even though it did not work for me at Churchill High School, the concepts of the double wing have worked for me. They started to work for me when Hugh Wyatt announced his new offense. He was going to move with his team from running the double wing to this, an open wing, where he would take the tight end and his A-back and split them out as a wide out and a slot. In his words, this allowed him to have a mullet offense, where on one side, the right-hand side, he would be all business. And on the other side, the left-hand side, he would be all party. He was able to have a nice passing offense with still retaining the power of the double wing. This was great, but I needed to figure out what to do with that 12th man in Canada. Then, with the inspiration from Rick Stewart's Glacier Clinic, this is what I did with them. I put that 12th man out here, creating kind of a trips or a bunch formation. And this was the start of the Canadian wing. Now, if you're looking at this, you might be thinking there's a whole lot of passing concepts you can do with this trips and bunch. And you're right, there is. But I'm still a wing tier at heart. And much to my kids' chagrin, if given the choice, I would rather run the ball than throw the ball. I'm not always guaranteed to have that good quarterback. So I needed to figure a way to take that 12th man and be able to incorporate him into the run offense without doing what everybody else is doing. And this is what I came up with. This is our Jet series. And this is our basic component that we start this whole offense with. Now I'm going to shrink down the screen so I can use the cursor and go through this just a little bit, and then we'll break down the plays one by one with some film. So in the Jet series, I've got a couple of different things going on here. If you notice this circle here, this is what we call our jet back in gray. We've got a nice jet sweep that we like to run. Now, while we run that jet sweep, over here in the purple, we've got a simple bubble screen that we work as an RPO. In red, we have the ability to run the wing T power play, 6GO. I've got my favorite play, which is the wing T's crisscross here in blue. I've got the ability for our quarterback to do a nice sprint out on a play action pass. And then, of course, I've got a trick play I'm going to show you with a nice guard around when teams are biting on this. So this is our Jet series. All told, I think it's about 5 or 6 plays, and I'd like to take you through them now along with a little bit of film. First one is called 88 reach, and this is our jet sweep. Again, I'm not going to talk about what East is, 88, or reach. That's a whole nother lesson. If you really want that info, come on and check me out or see Coach Wyatt. On this play, and I'm going to shrink this down again, we're going to have our jet back, motion across, receive a jet sweep, and we're looking to run wide. I have my tailback go and block the number 1. I'll ask my wing to go and block number 2. We'll do a reach block with everybody else. I pull the guard on him, and I have him run the circle leading up into the alley. On the backside, I'm not going to have these guys even block anybody on the line of scrimmage. They're going to reach and work up to the second level. And then over here, we're going to run a bubble where my wideout is going to block number 1 or the most dangerous man. And my slot is going to run a Nike swoosh. Now the quarterback, he knows to look over here, and if he has numbers, he's not even going to hand the ball off. He's going to catch and release and throw it. And if the numbers aren't there, he's going to hand it off to our jet, and our jet is going to try to reach this out. Now, This is a good play all by itself. And I'm not necessarily going to go through all of the things that we do to make this a good play. It's not that different than a lot of people do with the jet sweep. The only thing I would say before we get into the film of this is that this motion, I have my jet backs decide when they're going to leave, not the quarterback. I do that because I want to run a couple of different jet backs in this. I find that they get exhausted as the game goes on. And sometimes my jet backs are faster than another jet back. So I give them the freedom to time up when they leave on their own. So let me go to some film of this and let me show you why I think this is so neat. Okay. So this is a film of our high school team in the first year. We're the team in white. This team went 7-1 with 3 grade 12s, 3. And only one of them was a true starter, and he was a true starter on defense. Everybody on the offense here is either in grade 9, 10, or 11. Now, this team in gray that we're playing, they had 15 grade 12s, including one kid who was the defensive player of the year. Now, he's playing halfback, and for Americans, that means he was their strong safety, and he was good. I'm going to show you our jet sweep, and this is the first play of the game we run against these guys. Take a watch. I'm going to go back. It's kind of neat. If you listen to this, you can hear their defensive coaches yelling sweep to reach right away. Sweep to reach. Check out my quarterback, number 4. He's handed the ball off, but can you see him faking that bubble screen? Over here, here's my tailback with a beautiful block, taking out their contain guy. So guys, it helps when you have a really fast kid running jet, but every team has a kid who's faster than your other guys. Make him your jet back. Even if he doesn't have great speed, this play should hit so hard that defenses have to respect it. Now, that's going to lead us to our next step.
Coaches, Rick Stewart with allaccesscoaching.com. I really hope this video helps make you a better coach. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button down below so we can let you know when new content becomes available, because we're all about coaches helping coaches. And remember, coach, better today, never as good as tomorrow.